guys, welcome to a video. Okay, so Minecraft Live just happened, and we're going to be telling you guys what is going to be in this update. So yeah, we're gonna watch some videos of it. Here is the first one. First looks ridiculous.
And now it's time to reveal a new, unseen game drop that we are planning to release later this year. These features can make traversing the Minecraft world more varied, interesting, and fun. And fun is important. I've already hinted that the new drop includes a mob. And to find it, we must leave the surface and sink into the depths of the ocean. It's almost like a hidden world, both calming and thrilling. Down here, among shipwrecks and seagrass, our creature drifts in stillness. Its shape and color might remind you of a shell that already exists in Minecraft. The drow seem to be particularly fond of it. It might take some underwater exploration, but if you're lucky, you will see one of these floating into view. The Nautilus.
Yep. So here's the Nautilus mob. Let's go. You guys already know, because I have a Minecraft live reaction video. So you guys see me react to it already. But here, I'm just watching the showcase of the a recap of it.
So, the Nautilus is a new underwater mob you find in the oceans.
It has a very cool motion. It sort of uses its tentacles to propel forward, and it has a similar movement to the Happyghast, so it has an abrupt turn.
It's like the Happyghast of the seas.
Whoa.
There's one thing in particular that is really cool, I think, with the Nautilus, and that is that you can tame it, and when you have tamed it...
Okay, so if you don't know how you're going to be able to tame it, it's going to be like a mob in the ocean. What you're going to do is get a pufferfish and find it and eat a few pieces of pufferfish and then eat it. So that's going to be very interesting. I guess, yeah.
You can ride it. Yes, the Nautilus.
So it's going to be kind of like Happyghast. Something like Happyghast, it's gonna be like this, but in the water, and it will be faster. So this kind of makes it a bit pointless, or maybe actually not, because you could build up high, so maybe it's still kind of useful, but it's not really useful for transportation if you want to get to this. This will the Nautilus mob will be faster than this. So yeah.
is a mob you can ride on. And in order to do that, you first to tame it, and you use pufferfish. And then you need to put on a saddle, and then you can control it just how you fly around with the Happygast, but underwater instead, of course.
While you are riding the Nautilus, you get the super cool effect, the Breath of the Nautilus effect.
So the Breath of the Nautilus is basically meant to be like water breathing potion, kind of. So like, except like going all the way down, but like it will like pause like bubbles, kind of like water bubble. As you guys can see like right now. So that's gonna be very useful. And it's gonna be and the Nautilus map is gonna be very good for transportation. You could get there very quickly and very easily. And we could kill this ghast, the Happygast. There we go.
Which means that you can be on the Nautilus without having to get oxygen, because it pauses the oxygen bar.
You're on your Nautilus and you can build like your underwater base, and yeah, you're gonna be safe.
So the Happygast made it easier to build in the skies, and the Nautilus will make it easier to build underwater.
I can see players doing triathlon races with...
Okay, when it says it's easier to build underwater, it's kind of pointless because you could just use night vision and you won't drown underwater. You know what I'm saying? You can just build water easily because you won't run out of water. It's kind of a bit pointless, but still a cool feature to have nonetheless.
With the various mounts, Happygast, horses, Nautilus...
Yeah, and jumping over rings, things like that.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah.
So it's gonna move in the direction you're looking at, right? The direction you're aiming your camera. But not only that, you can also dash while you are riding the Nautilus, which means that the Nautilus will like dash forward.
It goes like so much quicker than the Happygast. I cannot wait for this update though.
Which is super cool underwater, like it allows you to get around faster.
So if you are, for whatever reason, looking straight up out of the surface, you will jump out of the water and then afterwards back down again.
Which is very fun to do.
Don't do it near land.
No.
And there is Nautilus armor, so you can put on armor on your Nautilus.
Okay, so looks like it's a brand new structure as we could see from here. Is this a new lantern? Or it's the lantern we have, it just looks a bit different because it's underwater because of vibrant visuals. Okay, anyways, so yeah, now this armor will be like horse armor, kind of. You know, like, there is the horse armor on it. Once we tame it, we could, like, put a horse armor, obviously. Sorry if that's a bit wild to say. Okay. So the armor will kind of be like horse armor, like this kind of. I don't know how putting on it will work. Like, will it have like this thingy also with the Nautilus? Or just right click it and it will equip it. I don't know how that's gonna work though. But yeah, it's gonna be something like this, but with an underwater mod that you can ride underwater. Yeah. Anyways, next, let's go.
For example, you can have like a golden Nautilus armor and a diamond Nautilus armor. There is also a zombie Nautilus.
The zombie Nautilus is green compared to the regular one, which is like normally a bit more orange, more golden.
The zombie Nautilus spawns with a drowned on top of it, so it's quite scary.
Yeah, you get the drowned with the throwing tridents at you, and then the Nautilus charging at you. So it's quite a deadly combo.
It is. I think it's really neat that you use the pufferfish to tame the Nautilus so you can ride on it.
And if you have two tame Nautiluses nearby each other, and once you feed it, they will produce a baby Nautilus.
Let's go.
And it's also a fish that you use to make water-breathing potions. So it feels like this kind of Minecraft logic that pufferfish is the thing that unlocks breathing underwater.
Also, before they show this feature, the next thing they're going to show is the spear, and I will show you how you can be able to craft it. So you're going to go on the crafting table and use anything that you could use like to make swords and stuff. You're gonna do this and then do this, and you'll get spirit. You can see I won't get it at the moment because the update isn't out, or the snapshot isn't out for you, but that's how you're gonna be able to craft it. Just want to show you this because I want to show it to you guys when watching the video, so I wanted to show it to you guys like before we get into that part.
So, the Nautilus is not the only thing we are revealing. In fact, let us leave the oceans and instead go visit a crafting table. Because with 2 sticks and 1 ingot, you get to create something very new.
The spear.
The spear is the first tier weapon we've added in a very long time. It has 2 modes of attacking.
One of them is a jab, and the other is a charge. The charge attack is something that does damage based on how fast you're going. So the fast.
Okay, so it's gonna be the mace kind of like. So we know the mace, the concept is right. The higher you go up, the more damage you do, right? On a Nautilus, so let's do right? So it does that amount of damage, but if we go even higher, it's doing more damage, and the higher we go up, it will just doing more and more damage. Let's see. Higher and higher. So it's going to be kind of the same concept, except instead of the higher you go, the faster you move or travel. So I'm just going to finish pulling this warden. Okay, there it goes, see? Okay, let's get into the next one.
closer you go, the more damage you deal with it.
Once the spear is lowered, then it's gonna be still, and this is the ideal state of the spear, because it's gonna deal damage, it's gonna deal knockback, and it's gonna dismount. Then the spear starts shaking, then you can no longer dismount targets, and eventually it drops down. It can still deal damage, but no knockback. And finally it raises back up, and then you have to lower it again.
It's kind of like the spear is really heavy, so you can only hold it like for a while and then start. And right, also like the better tiers are even heavier, which also makes sense.
Like players are gonna be able to do a lot of different things with the spear. Like I'm thinking jousting, but horse jousting, but why not Nautilus jousting?
Jousting in the sky with Elytra, or attacking from the sky with Elytra.
Jumping down off the Hephaestus and then flying into your enemies.
So like thanks to the dash attack and all the timing and like the velocity and the angle, this definitely is a weapon that requires some like training and skill to be really good at, which I think is really fun. It adds a depth and I think it's going to unlock a lot of really interesting PvP opportunities, for example.
You're not the only ones who get this new weapon.
So the zombie horse now spawn with the zombie holding a spear in its.
So yeah, the very first time zombie horse will be in survival. Let's go. You can't even change the thingy though, so it's kinda so useful. So useless. Sorry about that.
Head. And the zombie horse will also spawn for the first time in survival mode.
So it's really
like that's what's kind of pointless.
pretty dangerous going around at night, but now there's gonna be one more danger, because there's gonna be zombies with spears on zombie horses. Zombie squared, a lot of zombies.
So, to recap, this future drop comes with the Nautilus armor, zombie Nautilus with round on, of course the spear, and also the zombie horse. So it's kind of mounts and like mounted combat that connects it all.
And the name of the drop will be
Mounts of Mayhem.
So yeah, that's the name of the job, Mounts of Mayhem. That's pretty much all of the views covered. So yeah, I'm gonna go now. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you guys are new, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. I am out. Peace out.